Good morning. Thanks for joining me out here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Dean Jones. I'm subbing in for Katie today. She's at an event with Newmar, but what I'm bringing you today is a 2022 Nexus Rebel. It's a 30R floor plan, just freshly traded. It's an inexpensive Super C. Reason I picked it, I mean, Nexus is a price point coach, but they do a couple things that I like. For instance, the whole top is a one-piece fiberglass. They use bigger furnaces than they need. They use bigger ACs than really it calls for. They kind of over-engineer some of that stuff, and we'll get into that real quick. But it's also on a CV International chassis, but it kind of looks like a Chevy. So I don't know what kind of relationship they have, the International and the GMC, but it does have a 6.6 liter Duramax diesel. It's got an Allison transmission. It boasts 350 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque. Great power plant. People love the Duramaxes. We can start over here. You know, you got, just like every other Super C, you got great access to your fluids. You know, any kind of engine maintenance you want to do, you can always keep an eye on your belts. Just a nice setup with this chassis. Again, I don't know where International and GM meet. I haven't done the research on that, but just a great chassis. Good looking front end, real easy. Let me close this. Just a good looking chrome grille. Nice big sleeper cab. Definitely looks good going down the road. It is full body paint too, so there's no graphics or decals on this guy. It's all paint. We do have a 14-foot awning, power with our LED light strip. We've got really nice big trailering mirrors with convex mirrors below. We also have our depth tank right here and some nice anti-slip traction running boards to get up and out of here. WeatherTech mats were traded in with these guys. Nice big cab, real comfortable. Drove it around the other day, real nice. We do have outdoor entertainment in this guy. Little smart TV right there. Great for tailgate. And this is a great rig to kind of maybe pull a race car, maybe some toys. It's not gonna break the bank, so if you go a little bit off the road, or it is 4-wheel drive as well. And you do have lockers on this guy, axle lockers. So this will go just about anywhere the clearance will allow. Got some storage there and some storage here. Oh, here's your batteries. Looks like pretty fresh interstates right there. That's for your chassis. I mean, that's for your house, I'm sorry. Chassis up under there. We do have keyless entry. Nice door, little power step coming out there. Real easy to get in and out. We also have our intact screen door, so it's ready to roll. These are supplied with slam latches, and we also have these little holders here if you want to load and unload our cargo here. Got a little 110 right here if you want to plug in our margarita machine or whatever. It is a dually, so it's going to be kind of stable. We have two 30,000 BTU furnaces. I mean, one of these would heat the coach, but they put two of them in here. That's kind of what I like about like Nexus. They're aiming to be a price point coach, but they actually give you a little bit more. So here's a little bit more storage here. You do have light. You know, you have little rubber mats, keep everything quiet. And again, 4x4. So 10-gallon water heater. So most of them come with 6 gallons. This one comes with a 10-gallon. Another little storage right there. Coming in the back, you got this big heavy-duty bumper. Good looking back cap. You do have a backup camera and a ladder to get up top. Up top, you're gonna find in-motion satellite, a solar panel, two 14,000 BTU ACs. You're gonna find 3 fantastic fans with max air covers on them, a Winegard Wi-Fi setup, and a digital antenna. So this thing is just loaded up top. We also, the best part about this, guys, it'll pull 15,000 pounds. Most of the competition are 10 or 12. This one boasts 15,000. So if you have that race car, like I said, or those side-by-sides, maybe you want to haul some quads up hunting, this is going to be the rig to do so. We have our little power situation here. We have a little inverter, 50 amp cord for those two ACs, transfer switch, and a little port here to pop it through to plug it in. Over here we have our Vex storage here, and it's kind of got some pass-through over there, over that rail there. So longer items can go up top there. 65 gallons of fuel, 2 different fills. And here's our wet bay right here. Say it is a lot. This comes from the boating world, but this is how you fill your water. You go from you know, city water to just tank fill. You got an outdoor shower, water pump. You also have your gravity dumps there, and your gate valves are up inside the bay, so they're not going to get all beat up going down the road. Here's the other 30,000 BTU furnace for the front of the house, and we got a nice 6,000 watt quiet diesel owning generator that's pumping right now. It's got about 170 hours on it, I think. And then here's our propane. It's a little 20 pound bottle. It'll do fine. Fill it up once, twice a season. And of course we have our driver's side, power seats, tilt steering. Again, if you drive those heavy duty GMs or Chevy trucks, you're gonna feel right at home in this guy. Got a big giant sleeper over here. We do have slide toppers. This is a 1 slide unit. Let's go in and see what the inside looks like. Nice and cool in here. So just to get a shot of what it looks like closed. Plenty of walkway space, nice booth, big sleeper up top. You know, I can get to the bathroom, I can get to my refrigerator, microwave some popcorn. I just don't have to open this up to really use it. Our bed also lays flat, so if you want to pull over in a rest area and get some shut-eye, you can do so without having to open a slide. But the slide's right here. So some of the dimensions on this coach, it's 30 feet 11 inches long. We have an 8.5 foot width when it's closed. And the overall height is 12 foot 2 inches. So if you have that 13 foot garage door, you'll get this right in your barn. Again, 15,000 pound towing, and we got a GVWR of 22,000 pounds. 65 gallons fuel. We've got 85 gallons of fresh water. 50 gallons gray, 50 gallons black, and again 20 gallons of propane there. So let's go back and start in the, and it's nice and cool in here. So pretty simple master. You do have 3 sides to the bed you can make. Big storage up here. You've got, in your slide, you've got two wardrobes. We do have the TV for this, we just hadn't put it in yet. They even got the little pillows for their little fantastic fence to make it dark in here. And a 6-drawer underdresser here. They do lock in. And those ACs really work, don't they? All this drawer space. Of course, we have our heater vents for our furnace. Keep this warm, nice and warm. Again, lit wardrobes on both sides. And to keep the cost down, we don't have any kind of door, but we do have a nice curtain here. We can get some privacy. And it also works the same for the bathroom here. It's also going to be a little quieter going down the road without a door going on. In the galley, we do have a nice little 12 cube Dometic RV refrigerator. We've got a 3-burner stove. It's Dometic with an oven. Don't see that very often. And a microwave. Not a convection because you do have the oven, but you do have a nice little microwave there. Pretty simple little galley. You do have a nice window to see what's going on outside in nature. Adjustable shelves over here. Solid surface countertops, which are nice. Nice little two basin sink, little sprayer. We also have nice little USBs over here. It's somewhere to plug in a coffee maker, if you will. There's some more storage down there, access to your plumbing. A little bit more storage over here. And again, you see these little vents, they're not in the floor. It's gonna be for your heater. Now we have our bathroom. So just a little tiny bathroom, but a lot going on in this little 30-footer. I'm 6'1", shower's just fine. I can actually raise this if I need to. Nice skylight for headroom. Here's one of the 3 fantastic fans in the coach. We have nice little undermount sink, a little storage there. Great little medicine cabinet, some little bit of storage here for toiletries, what have you. All the lights are on analog switches. You have the little fan right there. So just a simple bath. It's a simple coach. Over here we have a dinette booth that makes a bed. These guys just fill this in here. Got a nice little 5-foot bed. It locks up real nice. We do have storage underneath our booths, real deep storage. Those do lock. And over here we have seat belts in our theater seating. So we can actually move that TV, watch some TV when we're done hiking or done at the races. Over here we have LCI electronic leveling. We do have a solar controller. This is our awning. We also have a shut off here and some light switches when we walk in the door. Our nice little fire extinguisher. Hope you never need to use it. We got under cabinet lighting. A little bit more storage here. The windows do open. And we also have privacy shades throughout. They're not day and night, but they will provide privacy. Some cup holders back here. And over here we have just a giant sleeper. Pop this over. We got pretty much a full-size bed with shelving, lights, another fantastic fan here. And of course our TV can come out. We can watch it from just about any vantage point in the living room here. So pretty simple coach. If you're looking for something to pull, you know, like I said, 15,000 pounds. You're working on a budget. You want power. You want that diesel, you know, longevity. This is a great coach. So coming in the cab here, it's pretty simple. Like I said, if you've driven a 3/4 ton or 1 ton Chevy, this is going to feel right at home. We've got 31,380 miles on this guy, so plenty of life left. It is 4-wheel drive. Of course, we have our lights. We already have an integrated trailer brake. We have an exhaust brake on this guy. We can actually get traction. We've got some auxiliary switches if we want to do light bars, what have you. Nice little smart radio here, and your typical HVAC. But we have our cruise here, and some of our we can navigate some of our screens here. We also have a tow haul mode. That's going to spread out those shift points if you're pulling up a mountain or something like that. But again, the guy who had it before got some, you know, weather text cut for this guy and took really good care of it. It's got plenty of life left, and it's one of those Super Cs that's not going to break the bank. So again, my name is Dean Jones. If you have any questions on this coach or any other coach we have, please feel free to text or call me at 720-347-7063, or you can drop me an email at dean.jones@transwest.com. Thanks for touring this little guy, and we'll see you this Friday.